Hi, and welcome to today's meditation. It is themed around 8-8, Lion's Gate. So it's a day for setting intentions, for renewal, for birthing new ideas, and using the energy that comes in today through the connection with Sirius to imbue your intention setting today. So here's a meditation we've just recorded. Take a few minutes to bring yourself into the present moment. Take a couple of leveling breaths. And let's begin. Taking our awareness to soles of the feet, feeling that earth energy grounding, stabilizing, leveling. Bringing awareness to the breath as you elongate the spine, elongate the back of the neck, dropping the chin, creating an opening at the back of the neck. Opening up the crown chakra to receive the crystalline light. Allow that light to enter in through the crown, into the brain, into the thoughts and the spaces between the thoughts. Activating all areas of the brain. Bringing light and vibrancy to all the different functions in the brain. Taking that light then down through the back of the neck. Across the shoulders, down the arms, into the hands. Perhaps imagining that light making your fingertips glow. Pooling in the palms of your hands. Taking that light down through the spine. Easing each and every vertebra as it goes. And as the vertebrae ease and relax, the light enters into the nervous system, calming any frayed nerves. Taking that light then down through the hips, through the thighs and the knees, the shins and the calves, the ankles, and out through the soles of the feet. Sending that light energy from the soles of the feet down to the center of the earth. As you feel the earth energy moving up through the soles of the feet, through the ankles, shins, the calves, the knees, through the thighs and the hips, through the torso, down the arms into the hands and through to the head. Feeling stabilized by the earth energy, nourished. Taking a few breaths in this awareness of nourishment. And as you do that, as you breathe in, you're breathing in the light into the lungs, allowing that light then to diffuse into the heart, into the cells and the spaces between the cells and the blood. Just imagining that light being pumped around the body, being carried through the blood vessels all the way to all the organs and the functions of the body, to the bone and the very marrow of the bone. And as this light spreads throughout your system, you become aware of the balance of the right and the left side of the body. The balance of the right and the left brain. Communicating and cooperating. Feeling yourself floating within the physical body. Bringing into today's meditation the awareness of Lion's Gate. An opportunity to birth new ideas, set some intentions. Signifies the new year in Egypt, new beginnings, a fertile time. Marking the dawning of a new chapter. Feeling into the excitement of that. The possibilities, the expansion, and setting the intention to ride that wave in whatever intentions you wish to set. As you feel into this meditation and feel your body relaxing, open yourself up to all the potential that this energy brings. the sovereignty of Leo energy. And the flow of this portal opening and giving vibrancy and current to your intentions. Perhaps bring to mind something you would like to manifest, and then let it go. Bring your awareness again to this crystalline golden light coming in through the crown. Feel the potency, the aliveness of this light as it enters through the crown, washes through the chakras, taking it into the third eye chakra, flushing through the front and the back of the chakra, clearing and releasing anything that's no longer serving, taking it down to the throat, front and the back, clearing and releasing. And down to the heart, front and the back, clearing and releasing. Taking this light then down into the solar plexus, clearing and releasing the front and the back, and also activating that bright yellow golden light that sits in our solar plexus, gold disc if you like. Allow it to radiantly shine. Taking this light then down into sacrum, and down into the root, down to the center of the earth, anchoring you in this present moment. Maybe feeling yourself floating inside the safety of the physical body. Feeling that glow spreading out to your skin, clearing and releasing any unnecessary hooks or ties that bind to people, places, and things. Today is a day of rejuvenation, so let's let go of anything that's no longer serving. Taking this light out into your auric field, 3 feet out around you. Feeling the spaciousness of your own auric field. rebirthing in yourself your potential for spiritual development, spiritual evolution, whatever that means to you today. Just resting in this sense of expansion. Enjoy this light we are sharing with you. You can imagine this light in your mind's eye, or coming in through the crown of the head. Or just rest in the knowledge that if you're receptive to it and willing, you can receive it now. There is a heightened influence of Sirius, bringing with this influence the capacity for awakening and knowledge. Knowledge of the old ways, knowledge of the blueprints, the ways things were set in motion from the beginning, before they went awry. And use this energy to connect in with your true essence, who you really are, that guiding light within you. That we so often dim. We encourage you to expand upon your own inner light. Allow yourself to shine from within. Allowing your own inner radiance to be your guiding principle. like a torch shining from within, spreading the light in front of you and showing you what path to take, what step to make next. You allow your own inner light to illuminate your direction, one step at a time. You can make any changes that you feel are long overdue, whether it's external changes in your life or internal changes away from tendencies, thoughts, choices that you realize no longer serve you. You can use this inner light to help combat the habitual nature of the things you wish to change. Perhaps it's habitual thoughts, habitual ways of dealing with things. The human construct likes patterns and repetition and habit. But your spirit thrives in being free. To allow your inner light, cultivate your inner light, so that your spirit may express itself freely in light, in love, in harmony. And make heart-centered choices based on higher frequency intentions to the greatest good of yourself and others. Allowing that concept to be your guiding principle. And when you align to this guiding principle, you'll find things begin to flow. Synchronicities begin to show. And you feel excited about your life. Allow today to be the turning point, marking a new beginning, where you prioritize choices to be made from a higher vibrational stance within your system, centering around the highest good for you and the highest good for others. You may be surprised at how your priorities change when you step outside of the habitual thoughts of what you think you should want, and instead embrace what your soul is crying out for. Your soul will never wish harm upon another. It simply wants to express itself in its fullness of light. the more thoughts of judgment, fear, and retribution can be quietened, turned down like a dial on the volume dial, and replaced with thoughts of kindness, flow, and abundance. You will then see kindness, flow, and abundance show up. For our thoughts are way more powerful than you have been taught to believe. On the earth plane, there is little understanding of the technology of thought. If you knew just how powerful your thoughts are, you would make this the main focus of your intentional work. How you speak to yourself in your own internal dialogue, to how you communicate with others. Thoughts and words hold vibration. If you repeat certain thoughts and words in your mind, then that is the vibration you will function at. Hold loving, kind, expansive thoughts in any given situation and see your life transform. It doesn't mean being passive or weak. It means employing the wisdom that all thoughts become manifest in one way or another over time. With thoughts, you are spell weaving. Make your spells good spells. Spells that bring goodness, abundance, harmony. And as you cast those spells by simply thinking those thoughts, watch and see how these energies then manifest into things that happen in your life around you. Entering into a state of prayer. Imagining that every thought you have is a prayer, a dialogue with consciousness or God. The more light imbued your thoughts or prayers, the more light imbued your life will be. The more you support yourself to raise how you think to a higher frequency, the more your life will show the results of this. We support each and every one of you in this endeavour. Call upon us whenever you need our assistance to raise the frequency of your thoughts. We are the Angels of Endeavour. Bring your awareness to this point in time that you're giving yourself permission to just float, to just be. Receive this warmth and blessing, an unconditional love from the Divine Mother. Allow this to wash over you like warm sunshine. Feel the safety of being held in her embrace. Offers solace. To all that think upon her, can bring her to mind any time. Can think of her as the divine mother, you can imagine her as Mother Mary. You can connect with her through rosary beads or simply imagining her in your mind. She bestows upon each and every one of her children the unconditional love they deserve. And just sit with this. You could imagine it as a warm band of love around you. You could also bring to mind the white dove as a symbol of the purity and peace that she brings. And setting the intention to take this levity of possibility, this tidal wave of energy you can put into new endeavors. Fresh intentions to take you forward. Bringing this with you into the rest of today. I invite you to bring your awareness to the surface that you're resting on, the sensation of your feet on the ground. Feeling that magnetism of gravity through the feet, maybe pushing against the floor, pushing against the surface you're resting on, just bringing yourself back into the physical body. I'm going to take 3 deep breaths. Take a deep breath in and out. And on this in-breath, maybe having a bit of a stretch, rotating the wrists, beginning to move. And one more time, in your own time, take a deep breath in. Bring your awareness back into the present moment, grounding yourself back into the here and now as you slowly, in your own time, open your eyes.